I'm still just saying, man, it's just wild. The Underdraker? Where did that come from? The Underdraker.
Straight from Joe Budden. Which is hilarious.
That is, it's fantastic. It's just...
You think Drake gonna kill Kanye?
No, he's not gonna kill Kanye, man. Well, I hope not.
What if he did? That'd be crazy.
But didn't Kanye think the same thing about Jay-Z?
He didn't think Jay was gonna kill him.
Yes, he did.
No, he did.
He did.
No, okay, Kanye wildin', man.
He did.
Are you serious?
Huh?
Their throne.
I know this.
We'll never get a throne too. I don't know if I want a throne too.
Man, I would rather have. I want a face off too before I get a throne too.
Who's in face off?
That's Bow Wow and Omarion, my G.
All right, so they low key got hits.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not going for it. You going to the B2K concert?
No, I'm not going to
the reunion.
B2K.
Has Chingy,
no.
Jay Holiday. I'm just naming a whole bunch of people.
Chingy, Jay Holiday.
I don't know if Jay Holiday's actually. I know
John
Chingy
B.
is. Is John B on?
No,
that's low key a vibe. Like, hold on. Like, wait a second. You can't troll that objectively. I can't
Cameron.
Cameron doesn't fit with people. Cameron doesn't fit with B2K.
Let's get Cameron there.
That'd be wild.
Let's get Baby Bash as well.
Baby Bash. Just put Sugar Free on there while you're there.
Man, might as well. We put everybody, Dipset, everything.
Creators Podcast. King LJ.
Swole.
Yeah, we don't have no topics for real. We just talking.
We really
chilling.
It is Christmas Eve currently.
Is it?
Yes, it is definitely December 24th.
I woke up and I saw like a sleet of ice. Thought it was snow for a second. Got excited for like 7 seconds.
Goodness, no.
And didn't realize it was not snow.
Question for you. Do you remember the Christmas of 2016, man?
I mean, what specifically am I remembering?
It was hot. Like 78 degrees out there.
I mean, Alabama's bipolar with weather anyway, so it all just feels the same at this point.
Still.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I remember, like, I lived in Indianapolis for a while.
Okay.
So.
Shout out to Michael Jackson.
He was, like, outside of Indianapolis.
I mean, all of Indiana is Indianapolis. It's just like
It's really not.
It's just like all of Georgia's Atlanta.
Okay, well, see, that's between Georgia and everybody that's around Atlanta that's sold out. Like, we just know everybody can't be from Atlanta. Like, people are like 15 minutes out and they just say Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah,
it's like the community of Atlanta, but not necessarily the city. Is that how that works?
It's Atlanta. It's Atlanta.
I guess.
But Indiana is not all Indianapolis. Is what you're saying.
Nah, it's a melting pot, and they want to be like they going through some things.
It's just Indiana and Bloomington. I know.
Bloomington. Wow. Oh,
that's literally all Indiana is.
Bloomington as well.
You have the Colts and the Hoosiers. And
that's about. I mean, there's other things.
Like what? See,
so I lived in Indianapolis.
You can't even think of it.
So I mean, I was there for 2 years. So.
Okay.
But that being said, I was there for a couple of years, and it was weird because snow, like, sometimes it would come on Christmas, and sometimes it come in March.
Oh, like the...
Yeah, like just winter, just completely wait. Just be like, all right, we chilling. And then you get back into school, and it's like, now we're going to snow. And I'm like, that didn't help me any, you know?
I feel it.
So it was kind of trash. But that was like 10 years ago.
Okay.
Back when I was a youngin' and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I feel it.
Yeah. But anyway, I got to issue an apology.
Okay.
Okay, well, not really like an apology, but I think I said something. I think I said about Janelle Monáe though. But if I did say it about Janelle Monáe, then it stands. But if I didn't say it,
oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. If I said it about her, I gotta apologize. I have to say I'm so sorry. If it's Janelle, then okay, whatever. I'll stand by it.
Yeah.
I said something in an earlier podcast to the effect of there's going to be like picks that people choose as far as their albums of the year list and whatnot. That's going to make it because it's just cool to choose, you know. And I think I said Janelle. I'm for sure. I know I said Janelle, but I'm not sure if I grouped her with that. And if I did, I have to apologize because it takes a lot for me to see a person's name everywhere, see them nominated for everything, and be like, okay, I'm going to check it out when I check it, and then go into it with super low expectations, or like low to mid expectations, and still get blown away.
Yes.
That Her project is ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
Part 1 and Part 2 of I Used to Love Her, that came out this year. Like, just, I don't even know which one's nominated. I just know I need to see her win one of them.
Neither of them are nominated.
Is it like her album?
It's the Her album.
Really? So the one I haven't heard.
The one you haven't heard is the one that was
ridiculous. Wow. That's great. Nah, just based off what I heard, though. It's so. Bruh, she is talented. And I hate I didn't get a chance to meet her at UAB.
Man, me too.
Like, yeah, I didn't even like go to that thing.
You could have.
I know I could have got it done.
I know. You know me. So.
Yeah, bustle right.
Oh, okay. Are we getting into it or no? Do you want to get into it?
I mean, it's a lot to get into, man. You know,
it's really not.
You know,
Saints
stay on his right. Your boy Kanye had I can't even say it's an episode anymore because at this point I feel like he's completely cognizant of what he's doing.
Oh, he does.
He's definitely trolling.
Yeah.
I feel like he's trolling.
Oh, no question.
I'm not really here for Ye musically right now.
At all?
Yeah, not like at all. Bro.
Even Kissy Ghost?
I have to look at that like a Cudi album that features Ye, even though that's completely wrong. But to be honest, I haven't played Kid See Ghost since he been wilding. I haven't played anything that like for real, like outside of Daytona and like Tiana Taylor.
Okay, which is not really his.
I mean, he produced it. So.
He produced it, but still. Okay. Here's the thing about Ye. I will say recently.
Recent Ye?
Yeah, recent Ye.
Because we have to like, yeah.
His music has not aged well.
The recent music.
Yeah, the recent music doesn't age well. It's to me like if the really good artists make music that age really, really well. Mm-hmm. I hate to bring him up, but we're gonna bring him up anyway later. Drake.
Okay. You don't hate to bring up Drake.
I do because people gonna be like, oh,
I thought you was about to say like R. Kelly, and I was gonna be like, yikes. Okay,
well, no, gosh, no. What I'm saying, I hate to bring him up because I know people are gonna be like, oh, Alex said Drake.
Oh, that's fine. They're still listening.
Okay, but let's be real. How many times have you listened to a Drake album and been like, oh, this is, and then you listen to it again and be like, oh, this ain't bad, and then it gets better. It's wild. Drake albums be like the physical representation of Timmy Turner.
By designer.
No, because like I didn't like. I'm a Drake fan, and I did not like Views the first time I heard it.
I like 2 songs off Views.
I did not like it. Like
I like Redemption. Redemption's hard.
Redemption is hard.
Redemption's on your mind.
Yeah. But the more I listen to it, I'm not saying it's great at all, but I mean it's actually better than I thought it was. I can go back and look back at that album and be like, yeah, I still listen to that song and that song and that song and that song and that song.
You know what album's gonna do that? Like a lot.
What?
Maybe like a year. Scorpion.
Yeah.
Scorpion got a whole bunch of hits.
Yes, it does.
I know people were looking at the like the inflated track list. I'm like, yeah, but what would you take off?
Yeah,
it's a hard.
It's really kind of hard.
Like, what would you take off? Like maybe the joint at the end when he's talking about being a porn star. Like maybe that one. Because that goes into the song about his son. So I'm like, I don't know. Transition on that was kind of wild.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe that one. Wild. But then people like that song. So yeah.
It's not a bad song, but there are a couple songs I'm just like,
I ain't know Final Fantasy was about to flip that.
You know what's so wild is I didn't like In My Feelings when I first heard it, for real.
As soon as the bounce hit, I was like, oh, that's gonna bang.
And I was like, a friend of mine said, yeah, watch that be the song of the summer. Before it was a song of the summer. And
it's like a couple joints I heard on there where I was like, yeah, he's still dancing, bro. I know he's tired of dancing.
I know he is.
But nah, man, it's yeah, like In My Feelings, I heard it. After Dark, I heard it, and I was like, yep, those two gonna ring off.
After Dark is ridiculous, and you know why I like After Dark.
The reason I even wanted to hear it because Static Major.
Well, yeah,
I'm a big Static fan.
What I keep?
Rest in peace.
When I say somebody else takes your shine on a song, who do I always refer to?
Oh, boy, Ty Dolla Sign.
Ty Dolla Sign.
Ty Dolla Sign to steal your song quick, bro.
Quick, with a quickness,
man, with no shame.
Shout out,
no shame.
Ty Dolla Sign is like the new Nate Dogg, almost.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
It's like, because someone made another comparison and said that somebody was the new Nate Dogg, and I didn't like that comparison. I can't remember the name.
Don't say Jeremiah or something.
No, I wasn't Jeremiah. I do like Jeremiah on R&B joints, though. Like, the My Type project is fire to me.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I mean, I like Jeremiah hook-wise.
Yeah.
Like, what he did on J-Rock's Redemption, I like that.
That was really good. I
like what he'd been doing with Chance. That's dope. Like, the Christmas joints. Like, I like Jeremiah. I don't know if Jeremiah likes music.
Yeah.
Because... yeah, like he don't want to be in music sometimes. So yeah, but I don't know, man.
I was gonna say back to Ye. His recent stuff does not age well. You know what I mean?
I think everything after like Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy just been like the decline.
No, The Throne aged fairly okay. It aged the way it was supposed to.
I didn't really like Throne like that.
Okay.
Hot take. Ready?
Interesting.
There it is. I didn't like it. It was okay. Had some joints. I liked Otis. I liked a few joints.
Otis
on
is
there. Murder
hard.
to Excellence is fire to me. The joint that had Beyonce on it. Can't remember.
Yeah.
That was cool. But like overall, it's like I don't go back and play Throne.
What's the one with what you need? That's
Otis.
That's my favorite song. No, that's not.
Wait.
That's not Otis.
Which one?
What you need? What you need? I got what. That's my favorite.
Oh,
song.
okay. Got you.
Yeah.
Balls So Hard is on there too, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, I mean, bro, that's.
Maybe I need to revisit it.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You think about it, and it's like okay. Yeah. That song aged very well.
I get to it. But yeah, that's Hit Boy right there, though. Where's Hit Boy? Well, he dropped a project this year. I just hadn't heard it. He's like,
Still.
yeah, he's like rapping because he wants to rap, and I get that. But it's like, bro, folks want your beats. Just like
Hit Boy?
flood the streets with beats real quick,
Yeah.
bro. The market is ripe for it. I
Yeah.
would think. I don't know, man. You think Ye Wildin'?
Yes.
Because he's tweeting a lot. I feel like he just heard Sicko Mode. Like, right
Yeah, like
after.
how did you just hear Sicko Mode?
Well, he has been in like Wyoming and Kansas. And
Yeah, but everybody was with you. All of these dudes were with you in Wyoming. Travis Scott was in Wyoming, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Drake was in Wyoming.
His sister was pressing play. His wifey. You know,
Your wifey.
Gotta sigh real deep when I catch your attitude.
Yeah.
But, nah.
Listening to that song again is way better than the first
8
time.
out
I
of 10.
heard
I told you 8 out of 10 out
Yeah.
the gate. I told you that one was fire.
it gets better with every line. It's like, oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah.
Every line is like
Emotionless got better after the breakdown too.
Emotionless is dope, and then he just sneaks in that I was protecting the world from like, no, you wasn't, nigga. I mean, dude.
Dang, bro.
All right, it's cool. I would just have silence right there.
Okay.
But yeah. So what's that timestamp? 12 minutes. I bet.
Gotta have it. That was the name of that song, by the way.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's just
Gotta have it.
yeah.
Oh, you said it, and I didn't
need?
even click.
What you need?
I got yeah. I remember.
Hard. But I don't know what's up with Kanye, man. I
don't think
I don't even follow Kanye no more, man.
Me neither. I follow and unfollow him when he's tweeting just to see what he got to say because I know he's gonna wild out, and I need to be like abreast of the situation.
Yes.
But after I get the abreastness of the situation, I just back myself out of the abreastness.
Exactly. Yeah. See, okay. Let's talk about a few things, okay?
All right. Good transition.
Let's talk about a few things with this specifically. I'm talking about with him.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sure.
I'm reading these tweets. All right.
Thanks to him. All right. That was the funniest one to me.
F that Sicko Mode song. Family first in all ways. Sicko Mode is hard, bro. I'm sorry. It's hard. And now that it's a diss track, it makes it kind of harder.
But I mean, Drake been low key popping shots at Ye all year.
Yes, like he should have.
All year, bro.
Like he should have.
I mean, the whole first side of Scorpion is a dang diss track to Kanye.
Oh, I mean, Pusha T, executive producer, side A of Scorpion.
Oh, shout out to Pusha T.
Shout out to Pusha T. Shout out to Pusha T for real.
Yeah, you're making music for the fans.
Yeah. I appreciate you giving us more
the
Drake.
culture forward.
For real. Shout out Pusha T, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Drake called me threatening me.
You know what's weird? He said Drake called him and then later said that he hadn't talked to him.
What did he call and threaten you with, bro? I want to know what Hollywood Hidden Heels.
I also want to know what
Drake
what Kanye thinks is a threat.
Yes.
I think that's like if he calls like, all right, man, you got to chill out, and then like that's it, and then Kanye hears something completely different. Well, what would happen if I don't chill out?
Yeah, because I mean, Kanye also said "whoopity scoop" on the line on the song,
and then rhymed it with "poopity scoop."
Mm-hmm. I hit Trav earlier. Now he just hit me. More threats.
Like, I don't know.
I have a problem with sneak dissing. All positive energy, though. I got love for everybody. Just don't sneak diss or diss at all. I paid the dues for all weirdos.
Yeah,
Maybe. He may be right on that one.
I don't see. My thing is, I don't want to give people too much credit, but I know that there's a whole generation of MC/producers. You know what I'm saying? That came up in that Ye mode, like as far as like soul sampling and all that.
Yeah,
a lot of my sampling came from that.
Yeah. No, I mean, now mind you, all of this stuff we criticizing Ye because I mean he wildin', but at the same time, I'm not gonna ever take away from that man's like historical credit.
Yeah,
Ye is legendary. Period. Like let's just be real.
There's like a few artists that's like that you can't deny regardless of what's going on with them.
As far as like my top 5 favorite rappers of all time, he's probably like 2 or 3.
I can't put him as like my favorite rapper, like artist maybe, like one of them, but like again, not counting the recent decline.
Once again, not yet.
Like this is to I guess Throne yet.
Yes,
I guess we'll go there.
Yeah, a little bit of Life of Pablo, a little bit.
Life of Pablo wasn't that bad.
It wasn't, but it didn't age well.
I believe that. Well, yes. I mean that's because he didn't.
First time I heard it, I was like, okay, it's not as bad.
He didn't have no direction for the album, bro. He just got up, was like, I want to put these songs on here. Yeah, I don't like the way that sounds. I'm gonna change it. I don't like the way that sounds. I'm gonna change it again.
Yeah,
I don't like the way that sounds. I'm gonna keep changing it. It probably changed last week.
Probably.
He called it a breathing album. That was the excuse for it.
You know my favorite Kanye song is on that album.
Really?
Yes.
Ultralight Beam?
Yes.
That's your favorite Kanye song?
That's my favorite Kanye song ever.
So is that a Kanye song or is that a Chance song?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
But still, just the production of it. The fact that he got Kelly Price and Kirk Franklin on that was
and
important.
then the next song. And this model, and she just bleached her.
Yeah.
Right, I'm like.
And I get bleach on my t-shirt.
I'm like,
bro,
okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah, just got out of the Holy Spirit.
Was that song called Father Stretch My Hand?
Yes, it was.
Just thought of part one. Because part 2 was the Panda remake.
Yeah.
The Panda reimagination.
There's some good songs on Life of Pablo too, because
that made me interested to hear design. And then when Panda dropped, I was like, yeah, I'm all on this.
Yeah,
I'm responsible for at least 3,000 streams for Panda.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah,
that's the first time I heard Panda. I told you,
like that joint. Man, designer had some joints. He had that. He had Zombie Walk. Yeah, Timmy Turner.
Make It Out was a big one.
Make It Out was cool.
All of them killers don't make it out. That was hard.
Yeah.
I'm finna pull up with the shooters. That was hard. Yeah. I actually like Designer's mixtape.
Me too. Like, yeah. Like I forget what it's called.
What is it, like Old English or something?
Yeah.
I actually liked it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. So it's like.
But he got some. To be honest, Ye actually does have some very well produced songs on there, and some very bad songs.
There's some bad ones.
Like, cause Famous is good. Like, Famous is a very good song.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Highlights, low key, I like it.
I didn't like Thug.
Really?
I did not like Thug.
See, here, okay. So look, man, we gonna have a real talk about how talented Young Thug is.
Yeah, I just
he is. Now I understand that. Shut up. I understand not everybody cup of tea, but rap wise and bar wise,
you know cup of tea.
He come with it every time he rap.
He always come with the word.
And he have these type of melodies that everybody's doing in their music now. So it's like, I don't know, man. I think Juice WRLD should say thank you to Thugger. So
okay,
yeah.
Well, you know what?
Okay. Are you okay?
No, you know what's so funny? Like, bruh, I did not like Young Thug for a long time. I did not like him at all. Because I couldn't understand a word he was saying, bro.
Oh, yo. We'll get back to Thugger in a second. But heads up, Dummy Boy from 6ix9ine just officially hit 1 billion streams on Spotify. How
You're
you feel?
joking.
Yeah.
1 billion?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Like, yeah. That boy got it following, dog.
6ix9ine is...
And as him being your favorite rapper, I wanted to give that shout out. All right, so back to Young Thug.
Okay. Keep forgetting you older than Kanye.
Right, I had to interrupt it before I forgot.
I keep forgetting you older than 46 and stuff.
Older than 46?
Yeah.
Who's 46? Is that an artist?
Kanye. No, I'm just fine.
Is Kanye 46?
No, I'm just fine.
No, real rap. Well, how old is Kanye?
Kanye is what?
Yeah, I can like
42?
Yeah. Is Kanye 42 years old?
Kanye is 42 years old, yeah. Well, let me see.
What?
Kanye Omari West is 41. I'm sorry.
41.
Yeah.
I don't know a 41-year-old Omari. That's crazy.
Jay-Z is almost 50.
I know. And what he doing on rap songs still is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's wild. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
We were saying a lot.
We were saying a lot. Going back to Life of Pablo, though. It was a mixed bag of a lot of stuff. Because 30 hours is hard. Famous, hard.
I ain't feeling 30 hours.
I really like Real Friends. I don't know.
Real Friends is dope.
How are you not feeling?
But you know why we like Real Friends?
Because of
Ty Dolla $ign. That's why. It's a consistent theme. It's the Ty Dolla $ign appreciation show.
We do because it's Ty Dolla $ign.
You know he got hit. He got caught with that thing on him.
Yeah, he did, man. Free Ty Dolla $ign for real.
Yeah, because
Free TC.
Yeah, because
But
his next album will be fire.
yeah, I can't wait.
His next album will be fire.
Let's go back to these Kanye tweets. It's like Kanye will make a fire song,
like,
these amazing songs, and then he'll make a I Love It, and he'll make a Lift Yourself. Bruh, what you doing? Like,
He just, I don't know, man.
I don't
feel
know.
like it's like a remain relevant type thing.
yeah. What was it Maul said on the Button podcast? He's like, watch, something about to come out soon. I believe it.
Yeah, he's like either that or some sneakers or
Some
something.
sneakers, a song, whatever.
They even mentioned the 350s in the tweets, right?
Yeah. Because my question is, do you care about Yandhi anymore?
I'm gonna hit you with some truth real quick.
Okay.
I didn't care about Yanni to begin with because the recent releases of music didn't make me think that I was gonna get anything I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Because you get the joint with Lil Pump, I'm like, and everybody's like, I'ma sit, I like the quick. I'm like, that ain't my demographic, bro. I prefer a little substance. Like either be like ratchet and appealing, or
Yeah.
or
But that's
no.
not why we fell in love with Ye in the first place either.
Right.
It's like, bro, like, why?
Right. It'd be weird. It's like I don't know, man. It was like how everybody was mad at Wale when he jumped on No Hands with Flocka. Remember that?
Yeah, but that's different. That's
I mean,
so different.
well-
Because his verse was fire.
I know, but that's the thing. Well, yeah, it is different because the verse was good. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
That's 100% accurate.
The verse
But-
is fire. When Wale, and let's be real about Wale. When Wale hops on tracks that it doesn't, you be like, wait, why is Wale on this type of track?
Usually.
He kills it.
Yeah.
I listened to Bag of Money the other day. I'm like,
Yeah.
Wale, killing again. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah. Even in my boy joint.
I could see him doing that though.
Like, yeah. Like that. Like, as soon as that beat came on, I was like, if you don't get in the pocket on this one, and then I raise my hands and live with casualties. I'm playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trap. I was like, Wale spitting.
Bruh, now that I think about it, yeah, I gotta rescind that statement because chain music is fire too. Remember that joint?
No, I don't.
You don't remember chain music?
No.
He was basically talking about like how like wearing jewelry just makes people follow, but it was like a super hard beat. Like,
Yeah.
you're like chain music was crazy.
So you haven't cared about Yandhi now.
Nah, not at all.
And go back to what you were saying about
But what I was saying as far as that is just the quality of the music ain't really been there for me to be excited about something. Like with Cole, right? KOD came out of nowhere. You're like, man, that's crazy. And then all of these dope features come out. By the way, another one on 21 Savage album.
Yes, a lot.
Have you heard the 21 Savage album?
I've heard a lot. I've heard
You should. It's actually kind of fire.
I mean, I like 21 Savage.
Right,
so.
me too. He in his bag. I like the level up. But if that was inverted and Cole would have dropped the features and then led into the album, I would have been excited for KOD. You know what I'm saying?
I was excited for KOD, period.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But even before we knew there was an album,
Yeah.
if it would have been like, a whole bunch of features, because a lot of times he can gauge when somebody's about to come out because they start popping up everywhere.
It makes you question,
Yeah.
hey, when's the album? When's the album coming
and then,
out?
Yeah, and then after that question, it's like, am I excited for it? You know?
Yeah.
And the answer would have been unequivocally yes, if Cole would have did it in reverse.
He's one of the few people that I can say that for. You know what I mean?
He had a dope year.
Pac did that this year with me.
And it's better.
Yes,
You know,
because I
wild.
was waiting.
A lot of people not rocking with that album. That's weird.
They wild then. That's no.
Because I liked it.
I
like
really
it a
liked
lot.
it, yeah.
Like I like it a lot.
I was waiting for Oxnard. Oxnard was on my list of okay, when this comes out, the day it comes out, I need to clear my schedule.
Yeah.
That
It was dope.
Astroworld Scorpion, that's in KOD for real. That's literally it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't expect Black Panther album to be as great as it was.
Yeah, I was like, man, this should be cool. We should get a couple joints on it, and then it came on, and I'm like,
oh,
wait,
this is an album.
y'all really soundscaping this thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like I said, I never anticipated a soundtrack.
I went back to Creed 2 to try
Yeah.
again. Still no.
Well, you remember last week I said I never anticipated a soundtrack more than I have for that, right?
Yeah.
But you know the reason why, right?
Because Kendrick.
Well, not just Kendrick. When I found out there's going to be a Black Panther soundtrack, and I heard Kendrick was curating it, I didn't think it was going to be all of these rappers on it. I thought he was going to try to make it sound something. I really kind of expected some type of Lion King stuff for this album.
Oh, you thought he was going to be like artistic with it?
Yes, I thought he was going to. I didn't think it was going to be. Like, I did not expect to see Vince Staples, Schoolboy, and everything. I thought Kendrick was going to hop on the song and everything. I did figure that. But I'm thinking it was going to be some artists I'd never heard of. You know what I mean? Like, it was going to be super artistic.
There's a couple of artists on that I hadn't heard of at that time.
Yeah, but I mean,
I get what you're saying. Though.
Not even. But I'm like, they rappers. You get what I'm saying? It's like,
well, Jordan Smith ain't a rapper.
I'd heard of Jordan Smith. Is what I'm saying.
I hadn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, like that. I hadn't heard of them.
You never heard of Jordan Smith till Black Panther album?
Really? That would make me interested in her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like straight up.
First time I heard of it was on More Life.
Yeah, she was on More Life, and I liked the song, but not enough to be like, oh, who is that?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's cool. Drake found another female to sing.
Well, I was
that's
like,
what I was thinking.
well, I kind of questioned who she was when I saw one of the tracks was called George's Interlude.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, who's this?
Yeah.
But when I saw the track list for it, I was like, oh yeah, let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I feel it.
I can't get that excited about the Ye project either.
Shout out to Vince Staples sneaking in one of the hardest lines onto like a Marvel soundtrack. He had a line that was like, "Bullets turn coons to butterflies."
Oh man,
yikes! Oh, so, like I heard that, I was like, "Oh, he put that in there." That's crazy.
That is hard.
That's crazy. I was like, "That's a wild bar."
So
that's a wild bar.
Ye, but I haven't been that excited for a Ye project in a while. I was excited for Life of Pablo too. And that's just why
I was kind of hyped for Life of Pablo.
And then I was like, oh.
And I was like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it, Chief.
It's not. It just sounds like... I feel like Ye is one of those people who says he makes a mess in the name of genius, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this sounds...
And sometimes in the name of Jesus. And I'm like, okay, chill out. Chill out. Okay.
Yeah. But it's like he takes stuff that's... I'm not going to be ashamed to say it, that sucks sometimes. And be like, y'all just don't get it. I'm a genius. Like, this is...
Yeah.
Nah. Some of his... Now, mind you, some of it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
We'll never get off of that, but some of it's just...
You know who I wish was still around, like, still, like, relevant and still making music as good as he was, like, early in his career?
Who?
Since we're talking about that, I really miss Charles Hamilton.
Oh, yeah, you do miss Charles Hamilton.
Like, it's... Because he was, like, the first person, like, really, like, it was Soulja Boy and him that really understood internet first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, really understood internet first. Like, got it. You know what I'm saying? And he got in his own way. Basically. And I'm like, it's sad.
He ruined his bag, is what you're saying?
Not only did he fumble the bag, he just emptied it in front of himself and walked away. Like, that is... I've never seen someone, to this day, sabotage themselves as much as Charles Hamilton.
You know, it's a while... While you said that, I really thought about the fact that I watched Iron Man 2 yesterday.
Terrence Howard.
Yeah, I was like...
Yeah, Terrence Howard's the top 5 on fumbling the bag. But it's cool. He with Cookie now, right?
Yeah.
That's his name. That's her name?
Still.
Yeah. I don't watch the show.
Yeah.
Empire.
It's all good.
Nah, man.
Back to these Kanye tweets.
Yeah, man. Read the tweets, man. Shout out to Ludacris playing himself in Hustle and Flow.
Oh, yeah.
Like they was like, we got a character for yourself. Now you just
play you.
Play you.
I love everybody, all positive energy. Well, you remember, first, all positive energy. I got love for everyone. Just don't sneak diss or diss at all. I paid the dues for all these weirdos. He on to something there. He might be right. I love everybody, all positive energy.
I hate the word weirdos. I've said that like 18 times, but I really don't like the word weirdos. It has negative connotations in certain places.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I get what he's saying. Like, yeah, for unique individuals and whatnot. Different people. But, like, you can get shot for calling people you weirdos in L.A., bro. Like, you know, it's like, it's different. Yeah. So, it's like, I hate when people use that as like a... I don't know, man. It's the power of English, I guess.
Would you rather him use the word sickos?
I don't think he wants to use the word sickos.
Yeah, he does not.
Yeah.
I love everybody, all positive energy.
I just want you to get to my favorite tweet.
No one that is a musician should ever diss me. My existence is for the rights of all artists. What?
Bro, he think he...
he really is like full of himself,
He really think the earth is like going to stop if he passes. Hope he does not, for the record. But,
is he an extreme narcissist?
I mean, it's kind of obvious. Like, I've never been in a situation to feel bad for a Kardashian.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know if Kim signed up for all that.
Yeah, she did. She did.
I mean, she did, but like, it's different.
To me, that's her own fault.
I mean, you know, you gotta see the signs. Anyway.
Wish them happiness, love, success, everything, but
yeah,
she got into that. She was married to Chris Humphries, remember?
Yeah, read the tweets, man.
Okay. Love to all artists. I actually like Sicko Mode, but I don't like that it was sneak disses. If I wasn't here, all artists would be doing memorial songs.
Keep going. We're not even gonna touch that.
I need the love and respect that we didn't give Michael while I'm alive.
I need.
Okay,
so that tweet, right?
Okay.
He's putting himself up there with Michael.
No.
You don't think that's what happened?
No.
He said needs the right as Michael.
No, I think he is. I don't think he's up there with him.
100%. Okay, so we agree he is putting himself up there, and we're
Yes.
also agreeing that he is way too high on his own horse.
Is that not your favorite tweet yet?
No, not yet.
All right. Let me keep going. No artist should ever diss me for clout, period. Okay. Let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about it, all right? Drake is not dissing you for clout, my G.
Yeah. Drake's the number one streaming artist in the world.
Yeah, one thing about it is we didn't know it was a diss until you said it. Remember that?
The Sicko?
Yes.
Yeah.
We did not know it was a diss until you said it. So how did you get clout?
Is this like the epitome of like epitome? Sorry, I've said it's like how
you were right. It's
it.
epitome.
I don't know. It says you can pronounce it both ways. Anyway, but do you think this is like that shining example of hit dogs holler?
Explain that.
Okay, so basically the phrasing goes that like you don't know the dog's hit until he hollers. Sometimes, right? Like, but whatever, right? So it's like if the shoe fits, wear it. Kind of situation, or like because like we would have just kept on like Zans, like whatever.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Ye just grabs his phone
and stars.
And I'm like, whoa,
dude, when did Asteroid come? August. This is the first time you heard Sicko Mode, G?
It had to be the first time he heard.
Like, what did Buddy say?
Like North came through like shooting. Like, he was like, "What's that? Oh, that's Trav. Oh, that's my cousin Trav." Okay, and he played it and got hurt.
What?
Grabbed his phone.
Yeah.
Or his iPad.
Get him. Where's your phone?
All right.
I need your logins.
Anyway, go ahead.
Read
it.
What did Buddy say? That dude was outside, sitting outside. Like, what is this? Sneak, this is checks over Stripe. Checks is Nike. Yeah. Stripes is Adidas. He's saying don't buy Adidas. Okay.
It's like, oh yeah. Like this.
Broke down doors for sneakers, fashion, music, and everything. I'm a man about my family and integrity. I've made mistakes and have karma. No man is perfect. The universal test does. All positive vibes, all love, meditate, and positivity. Meeting with Trav tonight. Bet it'll never be a checks over stripes line again on a Trav song on Donda.
And then immediately after that, he put a picture of him with like Nike socks on. So there's that. Let me find a tweet.
I can't find it either.
Let me see.
Oh, the Ariana thing. Oh, I think this Drake verbally attacked Cudi when he was in the hospital and went after me after TMZ because I decided to release albums in June. It snowballed and he's refused to meet with me, but texted my mother-in-law and did sneak disses on people's records that I consider family.
Bruh. Let me see. I found it.
Let's go.
All right, so he and it's just these three tweets that just show me, yeah, bro, you are everywhere. You are everywhere. Okay. Out of nowhere. He's like, I cannot be on meds and make Watch Still Throne level or Dark Fantasy level music.
Oh, I've never seen that.
You don't make runaway. I'm sorry. You don't make runaway on medication. Even alcohol is an addictive substance called spirits that actually block our earthly connection to our spirit when we drown ourselves in it. And then afterwards, I give up drinking every week. It's so great. It's like, wait.
A play in 3 tweets.
It's like, wait, what?
So you mean to tell me you were not under the influence at all when you made none of that, bro? Because Runaway is hard. Runaway is hard to this day. Runaway is fire. Maybe top 10 Kanye of all time.
Bro.
You weren't under the influence, my G?
Bro.
Kanye, I be thinking you under the influence every time you tweet. You know what I mean?
It's so funny.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's just, bruh. Come on, man.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna go back to one tweet, if you don't mind. Okay.
Yeah. We got time.
Drake verbally attacked Cudi when he was in the hospital and went at me after TMZ because I decided to release albums in June. It snowballed and he refused to meet with me but texted my mother-in-law and did sneak disses on people's records that I consider family. Okay. Let's first of all, let me go on and get this out the way. Drake dissing Cudi's mental health. Is that too far in rap?
A lot of people like to bring that up when Pusha T went at 40.
Yes. Different situation, by the way.
Yeah, both on the table.
Kinda. Yeah.
Because if it's a rap situation like that,
yeah,
it's on the
table. I get it,
like,
and I understand, because it's like, people were like, well, dang, it's 40, but it's like, oh, but Drake diss Cudi.
Yeah, but Drake, and had a hard line about it. Man,
now you just go through your phases. Yeah, that's hard. Oh, it's a hard line.
Disgusting.
I really hope Cudi's okay. Yeah. Now, mind you, but
shout out to Mel Crosby.
Yeah, but it is rap. Yeah. This is rap. You know what I mean?
And it seems like Cudi's in a good spot now. So I mean,
yeah,
that's what it is.
Great. But at the same time, it's rap.
Yeah,
and that's an issue between them. Cudi said something about Drake. Drake said something about Cudi. Mm-hmm. Drake said something about Pusha. Pusha said something about 40. But still, I don't care. It's rap. You can mention that.
Drake and Pusha been going back and forth, like throwing subs back and forth.
Oh, I mean, I know. I'm saying like.
Yeah,
it's rap. You can do that.
So whatever. I found my other set of tweets that I liked. This Cloud SHIT done got out of hand, bro. Then he's like, to the right, it's on site. Saint stays to the right. he passes Drake's crib every day.
Yo.
I saw that. I think I favorited that tweet. I was just like, "Oh, come on, bro! Like,
bro,
come on,
okay."
Bro.
I want you to tell me that you do not honestly believe that Drake would actually threaten or do something to Kanye's family, not Kanye himself. Talking about the kids, North, St. Chicago.
Hey, bro. Maybe he was on Degrassi to hide the fact he was a killer. I don't know.
Gosh.
I'm not gonna get into the specifics of
the
possibilities
once again.
But I'm not gonna say anything that would incriminate myself, just in case Drake sends the goons after me, a lowly content creator.
Man, Drake not sending the goons to Birmingham.
Yeah, Drake wearing Alabama jerseys. Ain't never been to Alabama. It's crazy. I had a theory about that.
Okay.
Not necessarily a theory, but like I was kind of feeling type of way because I see like everybody wearing like UA stuff, right? Like I saw Ross in the Alabama hoodie. He looked too small, but he was in it. I saw Drake wearing some stuff, some other celebrities, and I'm like, bro, y'all don't even come to Alabama when you tour. Mm-hmm. Like why? Like really? Like that's trash.
Because they popular.
Yeah, I'm like and it's like obvious. Oh, they popular, type thing. Like, if Auburn was winning as much as Alabama was, they'd be in Auburn jerseys. I think that's trash. I wear the jerseys because I like the colors.
Okay.
And I've liked the colors.
I mean, now mind you, bro, I'm not... But I can't like trip about that because I do the same thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, but it's different. Okay, let me put it this way: like if you have a platform like that and you have the means to do certain things, right?
Okay.
Like Ross and Drake, they could easily make a stop at like somewhere down here, like and sell out, and do whatever, right?
Yes.
Like, but they don't. Is what I'm saying. Like they actively don't. Every time like a world tour or a U.S. tour comes through, you don't see them stop you.
And I know why.
Why?
I know why. I have a friend of mine.
Racism. You're right. We've been wilding lately.
No. Okay. It's not about. To be honest with you, I think it's about. Well, no, it's not what I think. It's what I know. One of my friends met DJ Khaled one time. Okay. And I think he asked him like, "Why don't y'all go to certain cities and everything? Like, why don't y'all come to Birmingham or whatever, right?" And everything is like. To be honest, and if I'm wrong, tell me. I might be misquoting, but this is what I got from that conversation. It's about streams. You know what I mean? Where are the places that stream our music the most? You know what I mean? You get me? Cole gets a lot of streams in Birmingham, probably more than most people. That's why he always here. You know what I mean? Drake and them not gonna ever come because they don't get a ton of streams here. You get what they get a ton of streams everywhere, but it's way more places like in everything.
Yeah, I get it.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars, right? When we got my mom tickets to see Bruno Mars for her birthday this year, right? Mm. We didn't get tickets in Atlanta. We got tickets in Nashville. Why didn't we get tickets in Atlanta though? Mm. Why didn't we? He didn't have an Atlanta show, which is wild because Atlanta is a huge metropolitan area. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Huge metropolitan area. Mm-hmm. They don't stream as much as Nashville does.
Yeah,
Bruno Mars. It makes a lot of sense, but I can't just be like, hey, you can't just because you do because you don't you don't come here, so you can't wear no Braves jersey.
Well, see, look, I wasn't saying it like that because my thing is as far as that, it's like even with that, they in Atlanta though. Like even if they're not performing, like they in Atlanta for whatever reason, because Atlanta's like a hub for a whole bunch of things. I'm just saying it in the aspect of like, yeah, you wouldn't even be thinking about Alabama unless it was football related.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Same with Kentucky, because Drake.
Yeah, right.
But Drake is touchdown in Kentucky too.
Yeah, he actually was in their lock. He low key. I think he's talked about that before though.
That dude did warm ups with them.
Yeah, like before he was like super duper popping too. Like, he always been a Wildcat fan.
Well, he used to live in Tennessee.
That makes sense.
You remember that's where his dad lives.
Oh yeah. Tennessee, Kentucky. That's right next to each other. But they might have been the same state at one time.
Yeah, probably.
Like Kentucky.
Kentucky, that's hard.
Kentucky's not hard.
Don't
give me that one.
Let's make an album called Kentucky.
All right. No.
All right.
Not at all.
Why did Kanye come at Ariana Grande?
Oh, because Ariana tweeted something about him. You know it's Grandy, right?
Is it Grandy?
Yeah, that's how she said it. But she just let people just say it, however, because, it's them talking. So, but yeah, he said that because she kind of tweeted something that was a little sideways. Honestly, she's like, I know this grown men arguing on the internet, but we got projects dropping. And then Ye saw it and was like, hey, no. And I was like, okay, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I actually didn't see nothing wrong with that response he had to her. Like, well, I forget specifically what he said, but the art of the response I was talking about.
I know Ariana said this would be cool and didn't mean no harm, but I don't like even slightest level of slight commentary from someone I know loves and respects me.
The end part was a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But up until that part, like, I feel it.
I ain't gonna lie, fam. If I'm a publicist, that makes a lot of sense. Like, okay, yeah, that's not popular. Try to get what's popular and everything. I wasn't mad at her for that.
Yeah.
I
get both sides on that one.
I don't get his side. I think you just bugged.
Well, both sides until the end of his take. Like, the first half of that, like, you as far as that, okay, got it. Stop right there. Nope, you're still talking. And
fam, like, I get it, but like, you 41, she like 25. You get what I'm saying? It's just kind of...
Yeah, but who acting the youngest?
He is.
Right.
Yeah,
so, yeah. That's a thing. That's frustrating. I just want Ye to be good, bro. That's it. Like, no pun intended. But I just need him to just be okay and make music that's dope and not try to pander so hard to audiences he thinks going to support him because he's too busy trying to be a trailblazer.
Yeah.
You see this situation that happened where they dug up Chris Rock's video from like 7 years ago?
Yes, I did.
First and foremost, of course, people are gonna dig up old stuff.
Yes. Fam, let's make this a public service announcement. If you have said anything ever slightly controversial, delete it.
Well, you can't delete that.
I mean, I know you can't, but I'm saying I have seen too many cases this year specifically where people like, canceled off of an old tweet.
Yeah.
Delete your Twitter, Facebook, everything. Delete it all. Delete it.
Man,
get rid of it.
Or just own that mug. Whatever. Just own it. Like, my thing with the Chris Rock situation, that kind of bothered me. Louis C.K. being comfortable saying it didn't bother me. Because we know Louis C.K. always say stuff for shock value anyway. This is the same dude that like to beat off in front of other female comedians. So, of course, there's some stuff there. The other dude, I don't even remember his name. He felt super comfortable saying it, too. I'm like, all right, so y'all...
Oh, Ricky Gervais.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. My issue...
Ricky Gervais, by the way, created The Office.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, Ricky Gervais Oh,
that kind of hurts.
He started... Yeah,
yeah, that kind of hurts.
Yeah, he started... he was the the British version of The Office. He created it. And
Okay,
then they made it a American version.
Okay. Well, like as far as those issues, of course, you are always gonna have white folks that feel comfortable saying that word. They ain't gonna go nowhere. The issue is the comfort level of other people around checking those privileged, entitled white people.
Okay.
Right? So the thing that stood out, well, there's two things that stood out. One, of course, you see Chris' face. He wasn't comfortable, but he didn't vocalize it. Right? So I'm like, okay. Like, I understand and it's been a lot of times where you're in a situation where I don't know, maybe a lot of people that aren't minority can't relate to this, but like as you're trying to like establish yourself in certain places where you let things rock that you maybe shouldn't have because you're trying to get established. So that hard rock in a hard place dynamic,
yeah,
I get that. However, as soon as you see you got an ally, you got to act on that. Jerry Seinfeld immediately said, yeah, you've been looking for the humor in it. I don't see it, nor do I seek it. That was Chris's alley-oop right there, where Chris could have been like, he could have said something.
Yeah.
He never did.
Yeah.
He never did. He had like 2 or 3 different opportunities to say something, and he never did. That's the part I was looking at the most. It's like, yeah, so you kind of showed me that as long as you know, like it's a situation where if you don't feel comfortable when that heat on, you're not gonna say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you're comfortable when you on stage in front of a whole bunch of people.
Yeah,
but yeah, you in your element. It's different when you out of your element and you got to stand up for what you believe in.
Okay, so let me say it how I interpreted this, because
that's what I heard. That's what I was looking at. But anyway, yeah.
I watched it, and this is a very controversial topic, so I'm trying to say something.
I feel it.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. I didn't know it was old. I just kind of wonder why it came out now.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's interesting.
I didn't know it was old, but when I found out it was old, I was like, well, why is this new? Whatever. That makes me question a lot of stuff. That means I feel like every time something like that happens, something's going on in the works. That means like...
I feel that.
Yeah. I was uncomfortable watching it. I ain't gonna lie.
I watched it.
I personally, and this is different, and I feel like I'm with the majority of people on this when it comes to saying I was uncomfortable watching it. And I think one of the biggest reasons why is because I don't really know Louis C.K. or Ricky Gervais like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like for two, and I know they're comedians, so I kind of understand it a little bit. I'm not saying I'm giving them the okay to say
right.
But I'm just like, okay, I kind of see it a little differently. However, it's like, okay, yo, they way comfortable saying it.
Like,
you know
super comfortable. Like, no one's ever checked them on.
Yeah,
you know
I was like, okay, so y'all have been away with saying this for a while. Y'all gotten away with saying this for a while. And that's an issue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like... that's what made it uncomfortable to watch and everything. However, I guess Chris Rock's role in it, a little bit kind of uncomfortable, but at the same time, I don't know what his relationship is like with those two. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
do think he should have been like, okay, maybe we're on a camera and stuff like that and everything, but I don't know what his relationship is like with them. You know what I mean? You've seen me personally.
Yeah.
I do not like it when people who are not black say that word at all. Like, I don't. And I have white friends that I don't want to say. That will not say that word around me.
And that's what I was about to get at. I got a couple of homies that's white. They don't say that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, okay.
And it's what's also interesting is that a lot of times I'm more conscious to not say it around them either. And that's just, you know what I'm saying?
I do too.
That's just something that I just noticed.
That's
like, I don't even want to open up that can of worms.
Yeah, so you feel like you're comfortable saying it around me.
Because then we're going to have a real issue. Like, no,
don't say that around me.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, and that's my thing on that. Like, and definitely hearing them say it, I guess the reason why it wasn't uncomfortable to me, as far as on that, was because for the most part, like, it was just random entitled white dudes. I can't control what they think and say.
Yeah.
However, it's kind of disappointing seeing somebody that's in that element. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I guess what I'm saying, what I took away from that conversation is they have all said that word before.
Yeah, for sure.
They have all said that word around him before too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I know like comedians have that little kind of circle or whatever, and I know Louis C.K. and Ricky Gervais are like, you know, I guess they friends, and Chris Rock are friends. They've said that word around him before. Yeah. Period. I know they have. I can just watch that and tell. You know what I mean? It was uncomfortable to watch. Yeah. Shout out to Jerry Seinfeld for real.
Real one.
Yeah.
Like real one.
It was just a lot of weird stuff. And
you know what's weird? Jerry's consistent too, because when Kramer went on that little rant that he did at the Laugh Factory, he went on the night show. I forget what night show it was. The next night. And was talking about it, and people in the audience was laughing, and Jerry was like, "No, I'm serious," and stopped them from laughing. So he's been consistent on that crusade.
Yeah. I'm not going. And the thing about it is, like, you have to understand how people say it and everything. I have been in like training for social justice and everything. Like I actually have. Like I was part of a social justice group in college and everything. Learned that it's not just like we can say that word and everything, you know. We've changed the meaning of it or whatever specifically, but I don't like when other people say that word. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Same for other like minorities. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. A friend who's gay, there are certain words that she can say that I can't say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I will respect that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To the point where I actually like check other people about saying that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I get it. I'm just saying, in that case specifically, they were super comfortable saying that, though, and it was just kind of weird to watch. Even though I know like comedians don't really have no filter, and I understand that, but still, it's just kind of yikes.
Yeah, it's like it's the comfort level that was different.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because like they could have got their point across without even saying it. Because what they were talking about,
they could have.
They threw it out there, just throw it out there.
And I feel like that conversation has happened before. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once again, I have a problem with people saying it. I have a problem with them saying it. However, at the same time, I will say what y'all talk about behind closed doors is your business. Feel me? It's not. It's about how much do you respect us to not find out. You get what I'm saying? No, I'm dead serious.
Which is messed up to say.
It's messed up to say, but that's the truth. Saying, you know what I mean? Because I really have the assumption that everybody says.
Yeah, and I guess my thing is that it's like it's weird because I think, and this is gonna be interesting, and you may not comment on this, and I understand that. Okay. But it's weird saying that white folks is the only people who want to use racial slurs, like for real, like for real. Because like it's like not just necessarily like
but okay.
But here let me go for a second. Yeah. Because as far as that, it's like, why do you even want to say certain things that belong to certain cultures?
Yeah.
Like why? I guess that's the heart of what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's the heart of it. Okay. It's like, okay, why do you want to say it to me? When you see it makes me uncomfortable and all this, right? And it's not for you.
Does it make you feel like you belong or something?
Right. It's like, what's the point of it? Like, does it make you feel cool? Like what is it? What's the allure of it? Is it because initially it was a word you used for us and now you can't use it? Like, what was it? You know what I mean? Anyway, that's a whole shift right there. So I'm gonna stay right there. I'm just chilling that. I don't know. I just think it's interesting, like the fact. And of course, you're always gonna have people that bring on top of, well, they use it in music. So I'm like, yeah, music. Yeah. That's basically like angled for that demographic.
Okay. Also, so like, let me also say this. Yo, stop giving everybody a black card for doing what they're supposed to. I like Seinfeld. I'm proud of Seinfeld. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Stop saying, hey, we trading Chris Rock for Jerry Seinfeld and all that stuff. No.
Like that was Jerry having like decency to be the normal guy.
Yeah, stop giving him, he's not the Black Panther. Okay?
White Panther.
Stop. You get what I'm saying though?
You ever thought about the concept of like a White Panther? Where it's just, instead of Black Panther in Wakanda, it's just White Panther in like England?
I don't know.
No? Never thought about that?
Not really.
Yeah, I think it's stupid stuff sometimes. Like, I like inverse, like, heroes sometimes.
Am I crazy about my take on that video, though? Like, like I said, it made me uncomfortable. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, of course, I think honestly, like most people watching that, like the first time I watched it, I didn't get all the way through it. I was just like, okay, whatever. And then people told me, no, like Jerry kind of came to that. I'm like, really? And I went back and watched it again
because I didn't want to watch it.
Yeah, because I wasn't going to watch it until finish watching it until the Jerry Seinfeld thing I heard about. I'm like, oh, let me see if he's been consistent.
I don't really think nothing of Louis C.K. or Ricky Gervais anyway. So
nah, they fine. They gonna be alright. It is what it is. Okay. So.
It's not like they losing the fans.
Nah, I mean at this point, well, Louis C.K. need everybody he can get right now. But
Chris Rock ain't losing the fan in me because I never really was a fan to begin with.
Yeah.
For real. I mean, be completely real. Like, I'm trying to think of what's the best thing I've ever seen Chris Rock in.
Like movie wise?
Yeah.
I prefer stand ups. But like even the stand-ups
maybe stand ups kind of dated because I've never really just been like, oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, it's Chris Rock's humor comes from the relevancy of everything.
I did love Everybody Hates Chris.
Like he was talking, I think that would be
fantastic.
But Chris was talking about how he's like 4 people that live in like this suburb. And he was like, the 4 people that live there is like him, Jay, Tiger Woods, and like some other person. And he was talking about like, they're the only 4 black people that's there. And Jay-Z's like one of the best rappers. Tiger's one of the best golfers. He's one of the like, best comedians at the time. The other white people that lived in the area, just doctors.
Yeah.
Just normal white folks. And he's like, how much black people have to do so much to get the same amount of footing.
Facts.
And I was like, so like his jokes and comedic takes usually come from around that relevancy like that, you know? So like, yeah, maybe Chris is like antics as far as, it's kind of dated.
Yeah.
But as far as
Everybody
the content of what he's saying,
still
it's still sadly still active.
Yeah.
So
You're right.
Hey, I just read this.
Okay.
UFC 232 has been moved to California.
Okay.
And the Nevada State Athletic Commission will not sanction the main event bout between John Jones and Alexander Gustafsson because Jones recently tested positive for a residual amount of Turnbull. It's the same John Jones that's like had tested positive issues before.
John Jones kind of test positive for
everything, bruh. So they're moving it.
Shout out to what's so wild about John Jones is
wild.
Jones is like his family is a sports family. That's kind of wild. Yeah. You know how you be like, oh, these two are related?
Yeah.
He has his brother Chandler Jones plays for.
He played for the Mavericks.
No,
I'm kidding.
No, that's Chandler Parsons.
Yeah, I'm playing.
Chandler Jones is really popular in the NFL. Like that dude has the. Did he? If I'm not mistaken, I feel like he led the NFL in sacks last year.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch NFL.
I mean, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chandler Jones plays a lot. G.
Bruh, they're saying Jones Camp is saying that they're believing that the traces are left over from the fighter's previous exposure to the substance.
Goodness gracious.
Which was 15 months ago, which he received a 15-month suspension for. So they're saying, oh no, it's just left over from the system after a year and some change.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm rolling on that one, boss. I don't know if I'm rolling on that
one. Man.
I don't know if I'm rolling on that one.
Who has a bigger issue with substances, do you feel like? John Jones or Josh Gordon?
Lil Uzi Vert.
No, stop.
Did you see his last video? Like he got interviewed by Nardwuar?
He knows too
Zoinkies, bro.
Nardwuar does know too much.
I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about Uzi Vert's reaction. Like he was on them Zoinkies.
I would react the same way if I'd be like,
not like that. Where he just kind of eyes glaze over for 3 minutes and then come back. Oh, he crazy. Like it's kind of heavy.
I ain't gonna lie. Like the next time we interview somebody, we need to have like a Nardwuar interview. Like
I don't feel like digging that deep into people.
Oh, I'm gonna be like, nah, just creep them out and everything. Be like, yeah, I know all of this.
Right. So purple underwear, huh? Like just kind of just throw something completely random out and see what happens.
It's like, how'd you know this? How'd you know that? Yeah. Bro, because I watched a whole video of Nardwuar making other people uncomfortable. It's hilarious.
Dope. It's dope. He caught not YB in the mirror slipping too. He gave him a vinyl, but
I saw that. But
YBN didn't know what the vinyl was, so he played it off like, "Yeah, man, everybody, I know this. I keep this for later, though." Yeah, like, you didn't know what you got in your hand, bro. Shut up. Like, I would have pulled that card though, so that's why I can't like. I don't know. Speaking of interviews,
Yes.
this one, and then because I wanted to address this, and I wrote it down and forgot about it. But you see the interview with Kodak Black when he went to New York?
On Ebro?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've been watching a lot of people, and they've been on both sides of the table on this one. Like,
how do you feel? Because I'm not gonna comment.
Okay, I feel it. But basically, for those that don't know or whatever, essentially, Ebro had Kodak Black up there, and he mentioned that Kodak Black had a bunch of sexual assault case that was pending, and that eventually they'd love to get into it on another visit. And Kodak kind of got mad, and Ebro was like, "We could just end the interview," and they ended it. And it was like maybe a minute long interaction, not even that long.
Yeah.
I skipped over some things though in that thing. Ebro,
I didn't watch all of it. I ain't gonna.
You know, I mean, it's literally a minute.
Rarely do I watch like interviews of all of these artists. You know what I mean? Like I don't go back and watch interviews.
I feel
with
it.
People.
The reason why I watched it is because I wanted to see if Ebro did correct in the journalism aspect of things. Right? He asked him. He literally said, "We know we take that very seriously." Okay, cool. So far, he kept going, and he was like, "And we would like to get into it at a different time." I was like, "Okay," kept going, and then he stopped and paused, like he was waiting for Kodak to say something, and then he said, "Oh, you seem upset." That wasn't the way to address that. Okay. If you saying that you're gonna address it at a different time, go to your question. Like keep rolling. Of course, the dude said like they didn't want to talk about it, and I'm pretty sure it was a situation beforehand where they said not to talk about it because they don't just go up there. Like that's not how that works.
Yeah.
But he gets up there and like Ebro like and then pauses, and then low key tried to like flex on him. Oh, you seem upset. That's not how you conduct an interview, bro, to make people feel comfortable.
How do you feel about Kodak's response?
Well, after that line, I understand why Kodak responded that way. Like, like I've heard people say, "Oh, well, that was Kodak the Man that came out." I'm like, anybody who feels like an interview just shifted into an attack is going to respond that way. Okay. And if he would have not said "you seem upset" and instead replaced that with a question about his music, that interview would have kept going.
Yeah.
Ebro's his action after saying the statement is what sparked the entire thing, the entire meltdown. And it's weird that a lot of people ain't picking up on that verbal part right there. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, you seem upset, and you see Ebro bristling up at him. I'm like, no, that's not how you conduct an interview, bro. If you got somebody that's hostile, you got to make them feel comfortable. Like, the best interviews are the ones where you're comfortable with the person.
Is he your disappointment?
Oh, are we doing that?
I mean, I'm asking.
Well, I feel like in order to be disappointed, you have to have a lot of stock in somebody in the first place.
Like I said, I don't watch interviews with nobody.
Well, I do, but I don't watch Ebro.
I don't watch Ebro. I don't watch Breakfast Club.
I don't really watch Breakfast Club.
I watch Breakfast Club if something like I put it to like I will only watch an interview unless something like super viral.
But like if it's something that I'm interested in,
and that's no disrespect to any of
them. Right, of course not. But my thing is, as far as that, it's like it has to be like if they just randomly interviewing like some random artist. Like I'm not really there for the personalities. Like
I'm there for the person.
Right, like Ebro and like Charlamagne and Ye and Envy. Like I'm not really interested to listen to y'all talk. You know what I'm saying? If an artist comes up there that I'm interested in, and I know y'all gonna ask some good questions, like every time Ray J go up there, I'm watching it. 100%.
You gonna get his glasses, bro?
Yo, okay, the glasses are a good idea. like literally, they're a good idea. Like everyone's laughing, but like I know the first one when they tilt down, and that's creepy. But the ones as far as where you can kind of bend it to the side and kind of keep your arm like this, that's clutch. Cause I have that issue every night. Like I'm watching something and I don't want the glasses to break. That's why my glasses are like so durable and dirty. Good lord.
Get contacts, my guy.
Oh, okay. I can't touch my eyeball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's an issue for me.
Like a personal thing?
Yeah, like I want to, but like I freak out when my stuff get near my eye.
What about Alicia?
Oh yeah, she pop them in like ain't no problem. Well, she's way tougher than I am as a human.
No, I'm saying she can't put it in your contact.
Like, see, that's the thing. I don't like anything getting near my eye. Like I trust her more, but even it's like. You know how you have yeah, like immediately it'd be a fist back at you. Like it's like super quick. Like I don't even play like that. But like no, you bro, you the homie. Don't do that. I'm not responsible for what happens after you put your hands in my face. But no, man, it's like with her. She of course she's able to be in my face longer than most people. Mm-hmm. But even that's like maybe 10 seconds. Like if she can't do it in 10 seconds, it's not getting done.
Okay.
Like, and sometimes, like dry skin around the eyes and stuff, and so she would be trying to put lotion, and I would just be sitting there. And then like 10 seconds later, I'm like, oh, like,
No, bro, don't do that.
Like it's rough. It's rough for me. Like I don't know. I don't even know where that even came from, but yeah, that's real life over here. So my disappointment today is Alex not telling me my glasses was dirty.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I apologize.
It's alright. It's cool, bro.
I
Y'all be out here, man, having me looking foolish.
Foolish. My album of the week. We have no. By the way, we
ain't got no structure. On
we
this
have
one,
no
bro.
structure on this one.
Chilling.
We don't have any structure on this one. My album of the week. Once again, it doesn't have to be like the stuff that has come out this week or anything.
I didn't even know you had an album of the week.
I do. I always have.
I would
an
have
album
saved
of the
that
week,
Ebro
bro.
thing if I knew for the disappointment. It had that section about it. I knew that was happening.
You know what? I'm actually going with a really kind of dated one for my album of the week. All right.
So Tekashi's first album.
No, man, gosh, what is this? Why do you think I like Tekashi?
Why do you think you don't like Tekashi? All right.
My album of the week, man. Yo, 2014 Forest Hills Drive is one of those albums
really?
that ages really, really well. I've listened to it like the whole thing this week. It is great. It's just so good, man. And it makes me realize, like, Cole was really snapping on Fire Squad. Like, snapping. I don't think anybody else could have done that beat justice like he did.
I wish he didn't say I'm just playing halfway through the verse.
Oh, you talking about watch Iggy lose a Grammy as a brother cracks his
I'm just playing. Like,
I'm just playing. No, you weren't.
No, you wasn't.
No,
on
you
that.
weren't.
On that.
Man, give Iggy a Grammy, man.
For what?
For
Twerking on Instagram?
For
With
cream.
a bucket of chicken? Oh, for cream?
yeah,
The video?
I do like cream.
You like the video?
Yeah. I do
Okay.
like
I'm trying to get you in trouble. I'm sorry.
You are trying to
Yeah,
get
why you like the artistic direction of cream,
Oh my
right?
gosh.
Is that like the way the camera
You know what?
angles
No,
and
I don't like the video.
Too late. It's already out. Nah, man. I wasn't expecting all that in Cream. And so I'm watching, I'm like, oh. Okay,
No, but I mean, that was the
really
first
out
time
here.
I'd heard the song, and I was like, oh, this bounces.
Well, the song kind of got a bounce to it.
Yeah.
And then, like.
Shout out to Tyga, because Tyga can rap.
Tyga low-key had, like, a nice little year and a half run.
He has.
Like,
Why do people not like Tyga?
I think it's his image.
Is that what it is? Is it because of Kylie?
I don't think it has nothing to do with Kylie. I think it's just his image. It's like overconfident young dude that, whatever. But like, I don't know if that's the case.
Because, I mean, Tyga is nice, but Tyga gets washed on a couple songs. Chris Brown washed him on
Well,
a lot of
who did
songs.
Chris Brown not wash on a song? Let's be honest. Oh, by the way, I'm glad you said that. LMA's album, right?
Yes.
Really dope. It's the best Chris Brown album I've heard in a while.
LMA's
Yeah.
album is the best Chris Brown album? What do you mean?
It sounds just like a Chris Brown album.
Okay.
Like all the songs, all the structure, and then Chris Brown pop up on a song, and I'm like, oh, okay, this really sounds like a Chris Brown album. She's dope. She can sing. All those concepts. She sounds like a female Chris Brown to me.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So it's like I'm hearing it, like the vocal runs and all that. I'm hearing Chris Brown like through the whole thing. So I put a pin in that. If you get a chance to check out the album again, listen to it, and then we'll come back and talk about it. You tell me if you hear what I hear.
Okay. I have a disappointment of the week this week, to be honest with you.
Oh, so you just gonna hijack every segment
Yes,
and
I
not tell nobody?
Well, yeah.
All right, go for it. Well,
Not really.
It's not gonna be like depressing, is it?
Not depressing.
Okay, cool.
My disappointment of the week is Jacquees, man. Okay? Not
That's my
because...
disappointment too.
Okay, here's my issue, alright? I know, once again, people bring up old stuff to help a conversation out. I heard Jacquees' version of Dirty Diana this week. Bro,
I didn't even know he did.
that's
Dirty
not
Diana.
it at all.
You-
Oh
did
my
you hear
god.
Candy Rain?
Yes, I heard Candy Rain and I was like... like, to be wild about it is like, I understand like why he did that song and everything, but I think it's just funny. It's like, bruh, you can't call yourself the king of R&B and stuff like that comes up. You know what I mean? Because I actually do like Jacquees a little bit.
Right,
I think he does too many runs, but I do like Jacquees. Bro, that dude is not the king of R&B.
I think there's two very interesting things. One,
Okay.
you can't be king of R&B and not put out actual songs, like your own songs, so people can like do all that. Number two,
I mean, now mind you, that's how we grew up on Jacquees.
Right.
Because like in high school, One of my friends with the Gardendale. You remember Jacquees used to come to Gardendale,
Right. I got that.
Yeah.
But that being said, though, it's like, yeah, if your claim is like covers, even people who do covers on YouTube eventually put out their own project. is what
Tori
I'm saying.
Kelly.
Right. And look how far she came. Nationwide banger. So number two. Now here's the interesting thing that a lot of people ain't saying. Here's a hot take. Jacquees doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing.
Oh, he is.
100%. Because for every 10 people that talk about him, 2 of them become fans.
Yeah. I ain't mad at him. I'm mad at that song.
And if you have like literally, you have all these people talking about it, but then you slowly converting people each time.
Mm-hmm.
Ice JJ Fish has a musical following.
That's wild.
Jacquees sings way better than Ice JJ Fish.
Yes, he does.
Sean Fury has a musical following.
I don't know who that is.
She's biracial. You ain't heard that joint? I got you. I put you on in a minute. Yeah, you gonna laugh. I'm gonna show you the video. If you want to laugh, Sean Fury, SeanFury, biracial. Just Google it. Just YouTube it.
Okay.
Just have fun with that.
All right.
Y'all leave a comment after you watch it. Come back. Let me know what you think. But yeah, but even those people have followings because out of 100 people, there's like 3 or 4 people that's like, well, it's not that bad. And Jacquees is doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing.
I feel it. I'm not mad at him.
So it's like
for calling himself the King R&B. I'm just like, bro.
I mean, I am for that.
That Dirty Diana stuff was just bad. It was just so bad.
Yeah, him calling. And you see Keith Sweat almost slumped him.
Yes, Keith Sweat almost slumped him, and I get it. However, Keith Sweat ain't the King R&B either.
I ain't either, but I'm not messing with a dude in a turtleneck ever, bro.
I understand. And
you're not scared of Keith Sweat?
Am I scared? I'm not scared of nobody but God, bro.
I mean, me neither, but Keith in a turtleneck is like close second.
Okay. Am I scared Keith Sweat will take my girl? Yeah.
I'm not scared of that. I'm good. That's not the person I'm scared of. Take my girl.
I'm not. You know me. I'm not a hostile person. I don't get in fights with nobody, man. If you got an issue with me,
I'm like randomly scared of people like Fonte.
Why?
Or
why are you scared of Fonte?
Like just as far as taking my girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You should be.
Yeah. I'm just like, yeah. Like if that happened, he met like anybody from Foreign Exchange. Because I remember we went to a concert and I've never seen Alicia dumb out like this before in my life.
Okay.
The keyboard, the key guy, Nikolai, a really dope dude. Like he was like giving people high fives and all that, and he like grazed Alicia's hand, and then afterwards she's like, "Nikolai touched my hand." I've never seen her act like that before in my life, and she was literally like the whole night, "He touched my hand," and so of course afterwards, the only way I could redeem it, I was like, "Okay, we got to make sure she at least get this poster signed." So like we was able to kind of facilitate it, so she got to meet him, and like after that, he touched my hand. I'm just like, okay, see, like that's scary to me.
Okay.
That's scary to me. Like, why would I take you back to another Foreign Exchange show? Yeah. Knowing they touch your van and all of a sudden you don't know what to do with your panties. Like I don't want to. Why would I put her in a situation to cheat on me? That's what I'm saying. I don't want to do that. So, shouts to Fonte. But if I ever meet him, he won't meet my wife.
I feel it.
I'm being facetious a little bit. But
it's a little. You gotta let Fonte.
But it's a little. Yeah, he got to meet. But it's a quick meet.
We got to. We gonna
get happen in 30 seconds.
We got to get Fonte on the podcast. To be real.
Oh, that'd be cool. Like but then she'll have to be at work.
Okay, so she can't
like not more than 45 seconds. No, it's not safe for me.
Okay.
And the sanctity of
All right, let's go back to it. Keith Sweat. I understand why Keith Sweat is upset. Keith Sweat ain't the King of R&B either. Had this discussion today at work. Keith Sweat can't sing.
Okay. Oh, were you expecting more like pushback on that?
I'm asking what I want to know what you think.
You kind of phrased that as a statement.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I wasn't asking, but how do you? I don't think he can sing for real.
I'm gonna just be 100 and just get just straight to the bottom of it, bro. As scummy as this dude is, King R&B's R. Kelly. Sorry. Ain't no sorry. Like as far as all the hits he's done, all the hits he's given out for other people, the run that he had, him being relevant now, even though technically he's like one of the nastiest dudes on the face of the earth, it's still being relevant and making music.
R. Kelly is.
It's Kells, bro. Sorry.
I can't say it's Kells. A king.
Well, who would you say that?
If I'm being honest, like King of R&B to me is Usher.
Okay, I think we're talking about two different generations.
Okay,
though.
All right.
Like,
are we talking all time or are we talking 90s specifically?
Do you want to talk all time? Because if we talk all time, it's not Usher. I still think it's Kells.
It's still not. It's not R. Kelly to me either.
Who do you think it is then? That's what I'm saying. Like
if we're talking
fits the
all
qualification?
time, what qualifies you to be the king of R&B? To be,
I think any qualification you can come up with, R. Kelly's met though, and that's not even me gassing R. Kelly. I don't want to talk about him.
I don't either.
But credit what credit is due.
Another song.
Like,
Okay.
dumb it no. You had to do it like this. Dumb it no. This whisper. Rich, drop the song on Spotify. All right,
Facts.
Yeah. Nah, I just. Sorry, I think it's Kells.
Well, okay, let's qualify. Whoa! Why did I look up who's the king of R&B and R. Kelly popped up? That's wild.
Google no. All right, that was a good talk.
No,
You just
no,
Googled
I'm not going to
You
accept
Googled
that.
it. Who? Why am I arguing?
Somebody
for R. Kelly?
said the
This is
dream. You are arguing for R. Kelly.
This is
Does that not
crazy.
make you feel a type of way?
It
That
do.
it's R. Kelly, bro.
Yeah, but pedigree fire though. Like I mean,
His pedigree is great, but dang, man.
Bro, he got songs that they
Doesn't that,
perform
like-
in church.
Yes, but I'm saying like, are there certain things that you do like outside of music that should erase you from that? You know what I mean?
See, you would think that, especially in the case of R. Kelly, but he kind of left so much music, you can't erase all of it. That's what I'm saying. Imagine,
If
this
we-
wouldn't even be debatable, I feel like, if R. Kelly wasn't a scumbag.
Okay.
Just think about it.
I have a couple people I would put
Okay,
like
throw-
all time
Okay.
specifically.
Okay.
If we're talking like the top two people to me, king of R&B, one of them is Stevie Wonder.
Is that R&B?
Yes, it's R&B.
Think so?
It's rhythm and it's blues. Yes.
I feel like he fits a different category.
It's not pop. What is it?
That's the thing. I think
It ain't jazz.
I think it's like every once in a while you get an artist that just redefines like a whole genre.
Yeah.
And so like I think Anderson .Paak's doing that now, right? Because I can't qualify him as a singer or a rapper.
Okay,
hold on,
so
let me finish.
Okay, sorry.
I think Stevie Wonder did that too. Like even though technically the category is I feel like just putting him in that category is like doing him a disservice. That's how I feel about it. But that being said, for the sake of this, we can't put him in the R&B conversation. But I feel like he's bigger than that. Like I would put him in like soul before I put R&B.
So is soul not R&B?
That's a good question.
What is the difference between R&B and what's the difference between R and soul?
I think now that's the good question. It would have to be a qualifier thing.
That's a
like I
great
think this whole conversation would have to have like some strict qualifiers so we can move on it.
Because I mean, to me, R&B and soul are one and the same.
On the same.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And some historian fake,
Okay,
woke
so I'll roll with you for a second.
Okay.
Stevie Wonder. Who else?
Luther.
See, okay,
Yeah. Shout out to Luther, man.
yeah, okay.
Luther never. If Luther never sang, man, a lot of us wouldn't be here. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Luther.
Is there anybody else that's like even close to those three?
Close? Usher. But once again, you don't think he R&B.
Well, I didn't say that. I don't think Usher had a long enough run to be considered for
I think
this.
Usher's had a very long run.
8701 Confessions. What else?
8701 Confessions.
I'm talking about undeniable joints like 8701 Confessions. What
I
else?
mean, he just... what's the one with Raymond versus Raymond? Hard.
I think that's a debatable.
Nice
though.
and Slow is hard.
I also think that's a debatable.
Okay, interesting. Confessions is one of the greatest albums.
Facts, but we can agree on that. You know what I'm saying? Even 8701, we can agree on that. Even My Name is Usher. You go back to the intro.
Yeah.
Or My Way. Whatever, right?
I don't know, man. It's just wild. I understand what you're trying to say too.
This
It's
is-
just like
I
I can't listen. I can't call the king of R&B somebody whose music I just can't listen to no more. You know what I mean?
Okay, so okay, all right, okay,
I just can't listen to it no more.
So you feel like I'm gonna be messy. You feel like your personal bias is keeping you.
Oh, no question.
Oh well, that's fair. Okay, I thought
Yeah.
you were gonna give me more pushback.
No,
You're not
no
even fun.
question.
You're no fun.
You know what I mean?
You're no fun. Never mind.
I am no fun. But once again, you trying to get me in trouble once again.
No, I'm not. No, not on that one. Not on that
I
one.
know.
That was an honest thing. It's kind of like, but nah, it's certain artists where I can't rock with either. Yeah, you know.
If all of the stuff that has been said about R. Kelly is true,
Pretty sure it
that
is.
he need to be in prison.
But again, I will say this, and God, it sounds like I'm caping for this dude. I am not.
It does.
It's so frustrating. Like, I'm like so upset at myself. But no, I like credit what credit is due. the fact that he has all of these, I'm not even gonna say allegations. I'm gonna just say all of these things that are like attached to the stigma of his music, and that his music also reminds you of those things. The difference between Ray Rice knocking out his wife and being let back into football is that you forget about him knocking out his wife when he's playing football.
He's not back in football.
I'm just using it as an example.
Okay.
Like it's a bad example, but the example nonetheless. The difference with R. Kelly is that all of the things he's been accused of, all this stuff as far as like female slaves, making them pee wherever he wanted them to pee, and all this stuff like that, which is disgusting.
Dang, we gonna have to delete this episode.
Is that his music reminds you of all of those issues?
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't get you away from it.
I can't listen to it, man. I just can't. I can't like
12.
My conscience won't let
age
me.
ain't nothing but a number type stuff. It's
Fam,
like, bro,
fam,
right,
for real. It's just like, yo, dude, you wildin', right?
So it's like, man,
I just can't do it.
I feel, and I understand that, because I don't listen to his music either.
Yeah,
like it's over with for me.
I ain't gonna ever be like, yo, I wasn't ever a fan, bruh. I mean, R. Kelly was R. Kelly. R. Kelly was huge at one time.
Yeah,
just like when you see all of this stuff that's happened, especially with this freaking documentary coming out too.
Oh, Surviving R. Kelly.
Oh, it's gonna break my heart.
Boy.
Oh, that's gonna break my heart.
I mean, but it's gonna be wild because all that we already know. I think that's the wildest thing about it is that his music, and he's still in this conversation with us knowing everything we know about him. That's how good his music is, I guess.
So if it were
That's
today,
trash.
so let's get
So trash.
Who are the people like today that you would probably
like today's generation?
Mm-hmm.
Like today's generation? Mm-hmm.
There's one person I'm thinking of that already came to mind, and we've said it in all shows.
Ty Dolla $ign.
Yes, bro. Ty Dolla $ign.
There's two people though, and
Okay.
they interchange. It's Ty or Chris Brown. Chris Brown sabotaged himself so that he can't be in this conversation like he deserves to be.
Facts.
Honestly, because he deserves to be in this conversation. Chris's actions in the last 10, 12 years has kind of kept himself from that. Like, society won't let him be as great of a star as he's supposed to be.
Truth.
And because of that, he won't let himself be as great of a star as he's supposed to be. Which sucks. And you can tell people like Chris Brown because Freaky Friday came out with Lil Dicky. He folks ate it up.
They did.
Right? So it's like, okay, so what is it? What's the issue? I don't know what the issue is. I'm just saying there's definitely something there that's holding that back. I don't know what it is. But Ty Dolla $ign and Chris Brown, those are the two names that come up. It ain't nobody else close.
To them two?
Nah, not in today's climate.
I would agree.
Not in today's climate. Not at all. It's Ty and it's Chris. And it's crazy because Ty's done it without even really like, I mean, he put out like an album or two. But it's really just been all features and just the pedigree of him making other people better.
Yeah, not even features, man. Ty Dolla $ign doesn't even get featured on some songs, and you just
you hear harmony.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Ooh yeah,
Ooh yeah. You do it way better. That's fine. Pause.
I'm jaded.
I knew you was gonna go jaded. I knew you're such a Drake fan. God.
I feel free. I feel free.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was on that.
Yeah, exactly
right. He
right.
was on that. Good
And that's
Lord.
the only reason I like that song.
Well, Ty Dolla $ign, you hear a run and you just like, all right, here we go, game time.
Money turn your kin into your enemy. Brothers ain't real as they pretend to be. Even for real friends.
250,000 laptop. You got anything else, bro? We had
No, this is an awkward episode.
Not really.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. So all right. So disappointed Jacquees because he's trash.
Not because Jacquees is trash. It's not at all what I said. Jacquees is not trash. That song, the Dirty Diana version.
Can you sing better than Jacquees? You got to dance him, right?
No.
I think everybody can outdance Jacquees.
Can I sing better than Jacquees? Probably not. I just don't. He does too many runs once again.
So you don't like the car starter run that he invented? You don't like the car starter run that he started at?
No.
I mean, he invented that. I thought about video. Like
that is the common symptom of somebody who grew up singing in church and did that to get like clout or whatever, and nobody corrected him. Because my mama cut that out of me real quick.
I feel like that's the common symptom of a car starter that doesn't.
Like real talk though.
You know, kind of just how you just.
No,
come on, Betsy, I gotta get to work. You know?
I'm not even joking though. Like I'm dead serious. It's like
I'm not either.
I'm Because I used to try to do run, and like, no, that ain't cute. Stop. You feel me?
So
Nobody's ever told him that. And he can run. He just runs too much.
Yeah, because that's the thing.
Yeah.
His voice is dope, honestly.
But
it's
bruh,
just,
don't ever
you do too much.
stop doing. Don't ever do. What's his name?
His next album gotta be fire. Just all hit makers. Get Young Berg to produce the whole thing.
This last album wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, I didn't even listen to it. Because I feel like if I go listen to it, then the terrorists win.
What?
Yeah. Like, I mean, that's what he wants me to do. You know what I'm saying? To go look and be like, oh, maybe there's something there. And I don't want to look.
Like I said, it wasn't bad.
Yeah. Shout out to her. Super dope album.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We will see y'all next week on the Creatives Podcast. If you got a topic, you can email us at
Email thecreatives@gmail.com. You can hit us on Twitter. Myself at KingLJ, KingNGELJAY, and Alex at
A Christian Jones. This is probably the most controversial episode we've done.
Yeah, that's fine.
When I run for president, I'm gonna just have to delete it.
Oh, you running for president?
Probably.
2024?
No, I can't do it.
2028?
No, 2032.
32?
Yeah.
Man, if the world's still alive by then. If Jesus ain't came back.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be close. You know?
All I need is that
We'll be close, you know?
when he come back, I need him to get me. That's all.
Just let me take my Switch with me, bro.
Okay.
The Smash Brothers is fire. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, what do you think the Wi-Fi like in heaven, bro?
Bruh. I don't think we playing Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Tumblr's probably not going to be available there either.
Nope. I don't think we playing Call of Duty either.
Yeah, it's rated M.
Maybe 2K.
You think it'd be like rated G for godly?
I don't think, like I said, I think there's no Smash Brothers because they're fighting.
I mean, you can have a friendly spar, stay sharp for the wiles of the enemy, you know what I'm saying? Right.
We in heaven.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But we're in heaven, so there's no point.
Exactly. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, I guess.
Peace.